How's it going, guys? Will here, and this morning I was looking for somewhere really special to shoot the intro to this video. Now this is actually 2 Roman bridges, and I wanted to come here because I wanted to get some really nice looking shots, because today we're celebrating. A couple of days ago this channel passed 40,000 subscribers. That is insane. So I just wanted to make this video to say thank you to anybody who's supported this channel. In fact, I think it was almost exactly this time last year that we hit 10,000 subscribers. So that's kind of nice. All right, so I've got to cross over the river carefully because I'm wearing fabric shoes, so I really don't want to fall in because that would suck. Got to be so careful. As you can see, there's actually not that one. There's a hole in this shoe. So this is actually a pretty substantial milestone for me personally, so I did really want to do something to celebrate. Today, as we can't really go anywhere, I thought I'd talk about some of the most fun videos I've got to make while I've been making these videos, because when I started uploading consistently, I had a lot of fun making videos. So I wanted to talk about those. My hair's stuck in a hedge. Then I wanted to answer some of your questions. All right, so first I wanted to just take a quick look back over some of the videos that I've made on this channel and talk about my favorites, because I've had a lot of fun making videos, especially over the last year when I've kind of been taking it a little bit more seriously. I've had the chance to make some really fun videos. So first of all, today I wanted to talk about some of those. All right, so these are in no particular order. I honestly think that would be impossible, but here are some of my favorites. Okay, so the first one on this list is also the oldest, because I made this one when I just started to take YouTube seriously. This was the one where I traveled 300 miles for a drone shot. Now, I did have to remove that video because of some privacy concerns. However, I am trying to edit that and then get that video back up. I just had such a great time making that video. This is when I first started to experiment with things like log and slow motion, 2 things that I use in my videos now all the time, and I just had a really great time. I went there for like a little video project, absolutely nailed it on the last day as well, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed making that video. Next up was oddly the Mouse Limitless review. Now I made this in October 2019, I think. Honestly, I just had an absolute blast making that video. It was like oddly chill, but I was really pleased with how the finished product came out. In fact, I would quite like to do a little bit more content along that line. Let me know if you want to see some more stuff like that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun shooting it, loved the way the color grade came out, had great fun with the intro sequence. It was just all in all one of those videos where everything came into place. And I also wanted to talk about my favorite iPhone review I've ever done, which was the iPhone X review. The reason I bring this up is because this is by far the most fun I've ever had making a review. When I make my reviews, I have like a research and scripting period, which usually takes like a very long time. But with this iPhone X review, I gave myself like, I think it was like 3 weeks of production time, not including script writing or researching. So I was really able to just let myself go and get creative. And I bring this up because I actually want to revisit this video. See, I've now been using this iPhone X for longer than like any other phone I've ever owned, and it's getting on, so I do actually want to revisit that video soon. Oh, despite the fact that I gave myself like 3 weeks to produce that video, it was still like 2 days late. I actually meant to release that video the day I bought my Nintendo Switch. However, on the way back, the traffic was just terrible, and I could not get the finishing touches done in time for me to upload it. Decided to put it off for 1 more day, and that way I got it to a place where I was really pleased with it. That's something that I've noticed with all 3 of these videos. They've always been videos that I've really been pleased with before I've even uploaded them. These aren't even necessarily my most popular videos either. That traveling 300 miles video that I mentioned first, I think that literally got like 400 views, and I spent like 2 weeks editing that. I find that I really like the videos that I enjoy making, and luckily that's most of them. And so once again, I want to take the time to thank you guys for supporting these videos, and now we're gonna go answer some questions. All right, so how's it going? Yeah. Kind of forgot to answer the questions yesterday. Ended up playing my friend's stupid Mario Maker level for like 3 hours. Anyway, let's answer some questions. So the first question asks, what is life in your point of view? Like, what do you want to achieve in the future? To be honest, I've always been interested in both technology and science, so I always saw myself going into like the medical technology route, but realistically, I quite like what I do now. Honestly, I think I'd like to start a tech journalism website, but still keep the video element. I think that would be seriously cool. Yeah, I'd like to do that. Next question is, say something about yourself. Where are you from? Your age? I'm from the West Midlands in the UK. It's pretty alright. We've got, good food. Birmingham. It's pretty alright. As for my age, I just turned 20. Question, will you make a video about the Nintendo Switch? Honestly, I'd really like to do that. I know I've actually only made 1 video about the Nintendo Switch ever, so I would like to make another if you guys want to see that. I mean, filming myself gaming, that's pretty much like the most fun thing you can do. Congratulations on your success. Keep grinding. Thank you very much. Question, can the iPhone 11 microphone be used for ASMR? Okay, so I personally wouldn't recommend using the iPhone 11 microphone for ASMR. XLR. For anything microphone related, I always advise people to try to get a basic XLR setup because that will always be better. It's much easier to upgrade things, and you will just get a lot better sound quality. As for a starter setup, I personally recommend the Audio-Technica AT2020, along with like a basic audio interface. That should definitely get you on the right track. So yeah, I would personally recommend getting that. It's a good way into the audio world. It won't let you down in the long run. I know Oliver Francis recorded like most of his music on the AT2020, and if you pair it with something like a UMC-22 from Behringer, you get a really nice setup for like less than a Blue Yeti. Trust me, the sound quality will be like infinitely better as well. Now, you definitely can record voice recordings on the iPhone 11, but if it's something that you want to get good at and you want to do like a specialty form of it, then I probably would just recommend getting a dedicated setup. Okay, so next, this was asked multiple times, what is the name BubVisuals all about? My dad said the word bub one day, and I was like, that'd be a cool channel name. I also used to watch a lot of DSLR Guide, and his second channel was called Cade Visuals, and I thought, visuals, that is also a cool name for a channel. So I kind of like put the two together, and thus BubVisuals was born. Yeah, that's how I got the name. When did you start making videos on YouTube? I kind of started taking it a little bit more seriously in September 2018. That was when I decided that I actually wanted to make more YouTube videos, and I first started seeing some moderate success with it in like July 2019. What car do you own? Cheeky question, I know. No, that's totally fine. I drive a Peugeot 207. I like it. It gets everything done that I need to. Not really a car person, to be honest. Maybe in the future I will be. But yeah, big fan of the Peugeot 207. If you could only have two pieces of tech for the rest of your life, what would they be? That is a really tough one. Honestly, I'd have to say a computer and a camera. I think while phones are cool, computers are just so much more functional. And of course, with iMacs and MacBooks, you can take calls. And I would just have to have a camera. I've been using cameras for pretty much all my life. So yeah, definitely camera and computer. And the last question we got time for today is, what are your 5 favorite YouTube channels? Honestly, these change all the time. At the moment, I've been enjoying Booth Junkie. He does some amazing audio tutorials. If you want to get into it seriously, highly recommend checking him out. We've also got Kurzgesagt, that's an old favorite of mine. As I said, super into science, always have been, and I think they just make really interesting videos. They also inspire me to strive for a little bit more when I'm making my own videos. For example, they really inspired me to up my audio game. They were the reasons I went out and bought a Neumann microphone and like built my own booth. Yeah, no regrets on that front. And I think they're a really great channel. Third is definitely Matti Haapoja. I really enjoy both his camera videos and his vlogs. Yeah, overall, well-rounded creator, and I've been enjoying Matti Haapoja's videos since like 2017 now. Thoroughly enjoy his videos. Canoopsy is a fellow tech YouTuber, also Canon shooter, and I really enjoy watching his videos. They have a nice chill vibe to them, along with the fact that they also mix in elements of lifestyle, which is always enjoyable. Hybrid tech content will always be super interesting to me. This is also the reason why I love channels like Hard by Canucks and Brandon Havard. I personally think it's super interesting. And finally, we have James Hoffman. Now, this is a little bit of a wild card, as James Hoffman is a coffee YouTuber. If you've been following my channel for any amount of time, then you may know that I absolutely love getting nerdy about coffee, and I find that his channel is a really good place to learn lots of stuff. He owns a coffee company, he won like the World Barista Championship. This guy knows his stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in coffee, I highly recommend checking out James Hoffman. Alright, so that's all the questions we have time for today. I really appreciate anyone who supported the channel. Growth recently has been absolutely crazy, and this would not be possible without you guys. So again, as always, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video. If you want to see more content like this, then smash that subscribe button. I'm done for now, and I will see you guys in the next one.